Hey Freedom Lovers, this is Dr. Peterson Pierre with America's Frontline Doctors bringing you today's Daily Dose. As no surprise to most of us, America is facing a health crisis. In the 30s, just 7.5% of Americans suffered from chronic diseases. Today, that figure has surged by over 700%, with 60% of Americans now living with one or more chronic conditions. Let that figure sink in for a moment. 60% of Americans. We're also fatter than ever. Obesity rates have reached 40% and continue to climb. We're not talking about just people overweight, we're talking about obesity rates. Even more alarming, the US is the only developed nation where both healthy life expectancy and total life expectancy are in decline, a trend that began before COVID. In other words, we're not living as long as our grandparents did despite all of our technological advancements. How did we get here? One answer lies in the disturbing parallels between Big Pharma and Big Ag, short for agriculture. Two industries that wield enormous power over our health. The relationship between our food systems and our healthcare systems is no coincidence. Food is being produced in ways that undermine our health and keep us dependent on pharmaceuticals. The business models of both the pharmaceutical and agriculture industries thrive on treating symptoms rather than addressing root causes, ensuring a continuous cycle of dependency. Pharmaceutical companies profit immensely by focusing on symptom management instead of curing underlying conditions. Interesting note, in medical school, you're not taught anything about prevention. Chronic diseases like diabetes or hypertension, for example, have become lucrative markets as patients often require lifelong medication rather than one-time treatments. Big Ag mirrors this approach. Farmers are locked into systems reliant on synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, and genetically modified crops, inputs they must repurchase every season. Rather than restoring soil health or embracing regenerative farming, these practices perpetuate chemical dependency. And, by the way, fail to provide truly nutritious, health-promoting food. Both industries promise solutions, but often create new problems, for which, of course, they have solutions. In agriculture, pests develop resistance, leading to the need for even stronger chemicals. In healthcare, one medication's side effects often require another drug to manage. This cycle of dependency benefits corporations, but leaves the rest of us sick, over-medicated, and struggling. The unfortunate reality is that the power over our health is concentrated in the hands of a few corporations. And guess who controls both industries? Yep, you guessed it, the FDA. Ladies and gentlemen, only the truth will set you free. Stay tuned for the next Daily Dose.